Previously on New Crits on the Block.
Do you know anything about a priest? Big ice cube on his chest.
I don't know. He went out in the forest a few days ago.
Look here, you can see that each one of the patients has little puncture wounds in them, very small.
You can definitely tell there's some sort of necrotic damage to them. You see Hugh fall face first into his quail, and so does a mayor. The guards put their weapons up and start to charge at you guys. You hear loud banging on the door, and you see 12 just regular townsfolk. Their eyes just this dark red as they are trying to come in. The one in front is Geraldine. And we're back with Beardrum. Beardrum. And we're back with Beardrum.
Back in your ear.
Your term.
Back in your ear with Beardrum Bourbon Beard.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. I like it. Can we start there?
That's his
Just
radio
start
station.
with you talking, not
Start with
me.
me saying it? Okay, sure, yeah, totally. I'll take all the parts of you messing up out.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's. I know it's not going to happen.
What? No.
Okay, so not top of the round, but I feel like I want to say it. So middle of the round. Mm-hmm. Beardrum, it's your turn.
So, like you said, they just broke in. So I want to, as soon as the door's coming open, I want to try and run and close the door and hold it closed
Whoa.
and stop them from entering the premises.
That is
I was gonna do
super
a thing.
impossible. It's not, but you are going to take 4 opportunity attacks because you're going to have to run past all these guards.
Okay, you didn't say that when
Or
we're
in a line.
off.
Come on, buddy.
I never said anything. You said you wanted to run over, and I left that to you. I wanted this to be on record, showing that there are 4 people in front of you that you had to run past.
Rage. Sorry. It's
Oh
just-
yeah, God, you know what? That reminds me because you're pissing me off right now that I am enraged. I enter rage.
As a player and a character.
He's always in
The
character.
line
Christy.
is being blurred as we speak.
Wait a minute. So I don't know if I want to do this then. I
don't
want to
care.
do this, but I don't know if I want to do this.
do whatever
I
you
want
want.
to do this.
There's only they only said there's 100 people that live there. Well, a few
He
died.
said 12. He said there's 12
Yeah, you did say there was 12
villagers
people.
coming through the door.
I didn't say that.
You absolutely did.
You
with the
absolutely
words.
said 12.
Check the
now,
tape.
I don't need to. I remember from 10 minutes ago.
Well, guess what? That's all you can see. Behind is the rest of the village. Ha. Fuck you.
I mean, we need to solve this problem one way or the other.
Yeah, we either murder them all or
Not.
So do what you want to do, Joe. But
to
hurry
murder
up.
I wish
but
you
I've
would have
got a
said this
thing.
when I was telling you my plan.
Well, that would have been easier. So go
Do
ahead.
whatever you're going to do.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to
Just go
fucking
for it.
Okay.
I'm raged. I'm going to run over and try and close this door and let these
All
beehotches
right.
hit me.
Here is 4 opportunity attacks coming at you. 18 to hit.
Yep.
19 to hit.
Beardrum's down.
That's an 8, so that'll be a miss. Last one. That is a 21. So 3 hits.
Take half damage. You'll be fine.
I know. That's why I'm not worried about it. That eye roll was bring it.
Let him do
That
his
is
little
10
rolls.
damage.
Well, you're always like, I want to be able to do more. And I'm like, solve this problem. And you're like, I don't know. Don't want to use
is
these particular
another 10
skills.
I don't know how to
Yeah.
read your guys' eyes because it's always is that a continue doing what I'm doing or
That is
don't do what
8.
I'm doing?
So 14 damage.
That is
So-
halved.
That is half.
That is halved?
Yeah, that was 28.
Okay.
Would have been the total.
Okay. So then now that you did that, I don't have to roll for closing the door because
No, you definitely do.
No.
Yeah, you do. So make
please
a, we'll say
Hopefully strength.
athletics, which is a strength-based check. So advantage.
We'll ignore that one. That would be 11.
Oh, I
for the
said
first one.
disadvantage. I meant to say. Because you're hella stupid.
18.
18?
Yes.
That will, well, let me roll for the peasants.
Wait, not all 12 of them. They can't all push on a fucking door.
They all can.
One hand.
It's a fucking door.
They got 12. I think that beats
I
it.
locked it too right before they did that.
Times 12. 144.
No.
So-
So you run over and slam the door shut. You can feel like a few little like they're trying to like use like forks and knives to, like push through. You saw them like wielding those,
But they
as
just
coming
ate a
in.
bunch of pheasant. Like what?
That's what
Quail.
they. Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
they're using those
Whatever.
forks we saw in the bar that are like
Yeah,
all
like
like,
all like
they're actually not very
They're-
friendly.
clarify, they're Morning Stars.
They're forked forks. Yeah, they're actually morning stars.
Okay.
They don't have normal.
Blacksmith is actually, yeah,
They just have scimitars and morning stars for their silverware.
stabbing their food with a Morning Star.
Yeah, so you run over to it and like lunge in with your shoulder into the door and slam it into Geraldine's face.
That's fine. It's better than me stabbing her through the face.
Yeah, I guess so.
so
Shutting
do
the
that.
door. You do feel them like pushing on it still. So
Yep.
you would assume that you have to probably take your turn to hold the line, hold the door.
Is there a lock?
No, there's no
door.
locks
Hold door?
in this world.
Hold door.
Hold door.
Hold door.
He doesn't know it.
He doesn't.
He hasn't seen it.
Haven't heard
Hold
it.
the door.
Haven't heard it. Haven't seen it.
All the
Okay,
above.
and then it is someone else's turn, and then you hear all of you make a perception check. Actually, maybe you don't hear.
Okay, well, here we go.
You got the same one.
Not 20, baby. Let's
Ooh.
Okay, well, let's add your perception to that too.
23.
Okay,
16 for me.
16.
For
Oh,
Awen.
nat 20 for me too.
Okay, well, add your
damn.
numbers because
24.
20s don't count like that for these. So what? 20?
24. I know, but I was just excited.
23?
13.
13? 16?
I
don't-
got 16 for A1.
And 17 for
17.
Catan.
Okay, so yeah, you would all hear it. You hear this loud crashing noise above you, and that is all that you hear. You just hear this loud, like crashing noise that sounds like it's up, all the way up, all the way upstairs, all the way up,
All the way up. Okay.
all the way up.
Okay.
I'm just imagining like a vampire like throwing his coffin like out the top trying to escape.
Yeah, that's how he moves.
Well, yeah, because he has to get rid of it.
Time to leave.
Yeah, because he's
There's
like, I
got to
can't.
be a better way to do this.
No, there's not, because that's
the
what you go
only-
back to when you die. So
Boral, it is your turn.
Okay, so
You have 4 guards standing in front of you, and you have Beardrum holding the door.
I'm going to level 3 magic missile from my wand of magic missiles.
Oh, using up some charges.
Using up, that would be 3 charges
Yes,
of the
sir.
7. I'm going to fire 3 bolts at one guard and then 2 bolts at another guard.
Okay,
Okay.
you do that.
Okay, I do that. That's 11 damage to the first guy.
Okay.
And then 8 damage to the other guy.
Okay, and that was all your bolts, right?
That's it?
Okay. You shoot the bolts at the first one. You point your wand of missiles at the guy to you flick your wrist, and you actually you just like stab him through the eye, and like all of your bolts go into his face, and they just like erupts his brain.
God.
inside his
I'm
helmet.
just like yeah.
Touch his eye with it and just the back of the
Little dainty flick of the wrist and his head explodes.
Well, I imagine there's just a brief second between the eye touch.
And then the explosion.
Yeah, just yeah.
You see his helmet like expand a little bit, and then he drops down to the ground, ragdoll,
Unconscious, right?
Oh, yeah,
Only
no.
unconscious.
No,
We can
he's dead.
interrogate him later.
No, he is
Medicine
full-
check, quick.
He did. And then the second guard, you flick your wrist at him, and he's scared, so he like tries to back up a little bit. He does not want you to touch his eye, and your other bolts go and shoot him right in the face as they like dent in his helmet a little bit, and he like wavers back a little bit, but he is still standing. So you did murder 1, so there's 3 guards left, and then it is Catan's. Yeah, you
The guy who's
murdered.
attacking me, is he
Yes.
still like right next to me, or did he just kill one of him? Or
no, there's one guy still in front of you. There's one person in front of you and in front of Leaf.
Well, he probably killed the guy in front of him, I would imagine.
Yeah.
sure, and then
Boral.
the other guy who got hit is
is to your left.
not in front of me.
Yeah, they all kind of like walked over to you like in a line, and A1 shot the one that I'm assuming you guys all kind of murdered the ones that were like in front of you, and Beardrum just ran past them all.
Sure. I attack the guy who took the 8 points of damage,
Okay.
and I am poisoned, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So disadvantage.
10 plus 8, so 18.
That'll do it.
Okay, and I just use a regular attack I don't use any of my fancy magics. I rolled a 1. Okay, so 1 plus 5, so 6. I deal 6 damage to him.
Lethal, non-lethal? He did too much damage for me to ask them that question.
Sure, we can make it non-lethal.
Okay, so you pull out your sword, right?
Longsword, yes.
Longsword. And
Rubber sword.
Yeah. Pull out. You sheathe your longsword and pull out your rubber sword.
I do the thing when I pull it out, I like hit him in the gut with it.
Okay.
You know, like the
I thought
classic
when you pull
samurai.
it out, it was like, you know what I mean? Like a rubber noise.
Oh,
Sorry, go ahead.
You pull out your sword, and as you do, you just like hit him straight in the stomach, and like you see you with the force of your like unsheathing, you just dent in his like armor in his chest, and like he doubles over and just lays down onto the ground.
Yay!
And then
I did a thing, even though I was sick.
And then you still got an attack, and there's 2 more people in front of you. They're in like a line.
He killed one.
There's 5
Yeah, good point. Okay, and then I attack the other one.
numbers.
Sure.
I thought there was only 4.
It's 19.
That'll do it.
And this next guy,
You know what? That one? No, this other guy. He just saw you do that, and he puts on his other armor.
and it doesn't take 10 minutes. Regular attack 8 plus 5, so 13.
And non-lethal again, or lethal? What are you doing? Like this guy?
My
though?
sword's out now, right?
Yeah.
Lethal.
Okay, sure.
I mean,
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah,
the first guy had the benefit of like, well, I'm still taking my blade out, so I guess I'm just gonna knock you out with it. The other guy I just turned to and swung.
You could just like hit him in the head with the hilt of your sword, but it's cool. You already said it. It's too late. You pull out your sword, you hit the one guy in the stomach, and then you completely unsheath your sword. And as you do, you just slit the other dude's throat,
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for.
and he falls to the ground as he bleeds out. He like clutches his throat, and you see his like eyes go unred, and he's like, "Whoa!"
Oh, their eyes are red?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that their eyes were red. I thought they were just regular
Then
guards.
It is.
Well, I would have not killed him if his eyes weren't red.
Well, Ewan already killed one anyway,
Oh well.
and another guy got killed.
Yeah, I don't care. Hey, is there a window by me? I assume like in a dining room. There's
Yeah,
probably a window, right?
there's windows like all around you essentially.
I'm gonna go out one of the windows.
Okay. You do that. You just you burst out the window.
Sneakily though.
Sneakily
You're
burst
gonna-
out the window?
Are you opening the
I
window?
didn't say burst. You said burst. I just said I go out a window.
Okay, fine. You
Pro
take the
divers make little splashes. Okay.
That's exactly right.
Well, I don't think you can pro
you don't
dive through. Well, give me an acrobatics check
You
now.
could just open the window.
no, I want to. No. It's not good, but I still never said any of this. I didn't want to do this. You all put me there. All I said was I want to open the window.
You didn't say open window.
I said I want to go
I
out the
said
window.
open the window.
I just assume you're crashing through it.
No, I want to go out the window. That's what I said.
Well, you
I
left it
go
up to my discretion.
Out. No, you. That's not how it works. I say
That's
it.
fine. That's fine. Yeah. So you open the window and hop out.
I just go out the window.
But he does it with a 4, so you know.
That's
He
fine.
falls.
He chipped the
He
paint
falls
away
and then
out.
gets
I
back up.
Oops. Yeah, I stumbled a little bit. Now my knees are a little muddy. That's fine.
It's all that.
Is there a window? No, you didn't. Is there a window up by the attic that I was in earlier?
There is no, but there is one on the second story.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use my little zip line
Okay.
to zzz up to the second story to go in that window and make my way up to the.
This is the first time you're going to have to do it. Give me a roll
Ooh.
to see if you hit the wall. Wood has a very low DC.
Literally cannot hit the broadside of a barn.
Not good. What would the plus be to it?
I'd say dexterity. Just use your normal stat.
+5, so 8.
8.
Yep.
Oh, well,
Roll a
that's
3.
That's not bad. You hit wood.
Okay, perfect.
So you go.
Thank God.
You hit a little bit underneath it. So you have to like take a little bit more of your movement speed to
Okay.
get up. So I'll say you just have enough movement speed to get inside
Sure.
of the window.
I'm going up to the attic. Is
Okay.
where I'm trying. Because that's where I heard the crash from, right? All
Yeah.
of us heard it. Okay.
Yeah, so you're now upstairs, and then it is the last guard's turn, and he is going to attack Leaf.
What? No.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
that's the last person that is around.
God dang it. Thanks, guys.
Later, nerd.
17 plus 3 is a hit, I'm assuming. 14 plus 3 is a hit. I'm gonna assume that again.
Yeah.
I love that every battle, it always seems like I'm running away.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't seem like it. It's just
You absolutely are.
No.
I love how I'm like, we can trust Awen. He's never
damage.
betrayed us.
for the first hit,
See ya.
and
You guys got
then
this, right?
9 damage for the second hit.
Ow.
As he goes and pulls his spear back, and he goes and stabs you twice really quick. He's like, and then
that's good.
it is your turn.
My turn.
Yeah,
I make noises.
Okay.
yeah, like oh fuck.
So I'm facing him and he's in front of the door where all the crazy things are happening.
Yeah.
And then Bear Drum's in front of that door.
Yes,
Don't fuck with me. I got this.
entangle.
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't
Ice
know if I
storm.
want to do that.
Ice sleep. Sleep.
No, do it
These guys don't have a lot of
Half
HP.
damage.
Stormfront.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to hurt you.
I'm half damage, so it doesn't matter. Hurt me.
But just so you know, these guys do not have a lot of
Cat
HP.
5 Hurricane. I cast.
Yeah, I cast Katrina.
Come on, there's been a lot of hurricanes since Katrina.
I don't know any other
Name
names. though.
one.
Don't Google.
Google
No,
it.
no.
Google
Put your
it.
phone down. Name one. Alex,
Henry.
Sarah.
You just make a name up.
Yeah, because they just use like a regular name.
Susan.
Well, they used to only use women's names, and then
Yeah,
they
'cause, I mean,
recently
let's-
started using men's names because they realized how terribly sexist that was.
I mean, let's be honest though. I mean, women. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
mean, right?
Well, there goes-
Hurricane Karen.
Well, there goes our one female
Yeah,
listener.
oh God, Karens. Oh man, I'm
Hurricane
sorry.
Karen,
well,
yikes.
if you're listening to this though, Karen, we love you.
Yeah,
Well,
But only because you're listening to
do
this.
we though?
only because you make category 5 wins.
Now she's a Karen.
Katrina though, we like you.
Katrina, we like.
Yeah.
Well, do we? Is
I don't
that?
know.
Can we say that?
I have no idea. I've never met a Katrina in my life.
I know a Katrina.
Is she cool?
And
She's cool.
is she a hurricane?
No, she's pretty sweet.
Rock you like a hurricane?
No.
Absolutely not. I'm faithful to my wife.
And also her husband listens to this. So no.
Your wife's husband?
No.
Oh,
I was like,
I knew what he meant.
I was like, this is getting scandalous.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Ice Knife on the guy fighting me. So it's going to create a shard of ice, fling it at one creature within range, and make it ranged spell attack. On hit, target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard explodes. And the target and each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Hey, Christy, you know how close you are to this thing, right?
Yes,
You're within 5 feet.
it's a ranged attack.
Yeah.
So can I just like do it and then back up?
No, you would have to get away.
Up and do it.
You
Can I
can get
back up
away,
and do it?
but you would take an opportunity of
yeah,
attack.
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay, well,
I'm going to do it.
Okay, well, you're gonna take. You're gonna hit yourself.
For 2d6.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, all right.
Well,
I just
that's assuming she fails the...
no.
No,
matter
hit or
what.
miss, it does it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and miss. I'm gonna say it hits Joe because it goes past the guy.
You told me he wasn't in range.
Yeah, but if you miss your attack,
Well, no, because that can open up a can of worms.
they
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, it says 5
can.
feet. It's 5 feet.
You set stone on fire with my fireball one time.
No, I said there was a
Yes,
drape.
you
I said
fucking
there was
did.
drapes. There was drapes around.
There were drapes in the dungeon for some reason. I don't know what what light
there
you were
was a
draping
temple,
out.
and I told them there was drapes already.
Okay, how do I
for
do
the
it?
ambiance.
So you
okay.
roll an attack like
Roll
you
attack.
normally do. With disadvantage because wait, was it melee only for
It's a
poison?
ranged
I don't know. That's
attack.
up to you. No, because you're
No,
poisoned.
attack roll. So disadvantage because you're poisoned, girl.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Shit's about to get funky.
16?
16.
And then
that
roll
hits.
again because you're disadvantaged.
3.
That doesn't hit. But I'll say it just you put your hand out and it just explodes between the both of you. So roll for dexterity, and Katana, I'm gonna have you roll too because you're next to them.
Ton fails.
They crit 20, so they take half.
13.
13. I don't know. Is that your spell DC?
My dex saving bonus?
Well, yeah, but you
No, what
you
was
have
the
to pay.
save you
You have
had
to
to
pass
cover?
your spell DC, Christy,
For the
because you're
spell.
hitting yourself.
Oh, yeah. Mine is 15.
Okay, so you failed.
Oh,
So
no.
you take full damage. So roll
Ow.
I
2d8
thought it was 13.
Well, hold
No,
on.
she
How
level-
close is she to me?
within 5 feet.
You get an extra 3 to your saving throw.
So 16. Does that beat your?
So that would beat it.
Okay, so that's half. So what do you
Yay.
get? Katana?
I did not. I got a 5.
So
plus
Katana's the
my
only one
3,
taking the
so-
full damage out of this.
So many things happening, so I don't have to roll this?
No, you do.
Oh,
Is it
You
for
take damage. You're
D6?
finding out how much damage you do to me and not to
D8.
anyone else.
D8 or
I
D6?
thought it was D6s.
2d6.
Yeah, here you go. 2D6s.
oh, that. But I don't have to do 2.
No, you do, because no matter whether you hit or miss.
You missed them, but it's blowing up right between you two.
11.
11? Okay.
So those
That's the highest damage roll I've ever rolled.
So you
for
and the
life.
guy take 5, and I take 11.
Yeah, you take 5.
Okay, I'll take
Take
5.
5.
Take 5.
Damn it. No, we already did it.
Not
And I
again.
go,
We did it. I see you looking at me, Brian.
Come on, buddy.
And I get some ice in the face.
See, and that's why now you guys know why I leave whenever a fight breaks out. If we're in close quarters and Leaf's around, I'm out of there.
Sorry.
Because I'm going to hit.
I mean, to be fair, I've also damaged all of you, and I think maybe knocked out somebody.
For all you definitely have. Was it a thunder wave that did it?
In the ice shard, can I run away? Because is he blinded by the ice?
No, he's not.
Blinded by
Sorry,
the ice
you would still take an opportunity of attack.
You missed and blew up your friend Catan. That's not nice.
That's nice. That was
All right,
good.
Jingle.
Sorry.
That's my kind of thing.
That was
All right,
good.
it is the town folks' turn. Awen, we'll say, give me a perception check as like you're kind of scaling this wall since it's within the same round.
Okay, there we go. 15 plus 5 is 20.
20. As you are scaling the wall, you see more townsfolk from the back of the building slowly starting to surround. The ones in the back are wielding torches. And then it is the ones in the front. I know you're going to win, Beardrum, but give me a roll just in case with advantage for athletics against these commoners. They rolled an 18.
Okay, you said athletics?
Athletics.
So that would be 14 for the first one. 14.
Oh man, you just got beat by some fuck.
no.
Geraldine kicks the door open.
Oh, shit.
The little girl.
Oh, no.
She kicks the door and you get pushed back 5 feet as the
Somehow.
town people start to enter into the building. And then it is your turn. You are faced with a bunch of town folks.
I start swinging. Reckless attack. Or no, I don't need a reckless attack.
Now, my question to you, lethal, non-lethal? You have a warhammer, so it's at least more reasonable that you're going non-lethal. But if you want to go lethal, I don't care.
Can I...
You do whatever you want, dude. I don't care.
I'm guessing at this point I can't try and close the door back again, right?
No, they're in.
Okay, they're in.
Geraldine's in. She's pissed.
Geraldine's in and she is pissed.
She has a bloody nose.
Can I try and pick up Geraldine and throw her into everybody and knock them back outside?
First, you have to grapple her, and then you'll have to make 2 separate checks. If you win on the grapple, you can pick her up,
Okay.
and then you'll have to do a really high check to throw a little girl
Yeah.
at somebody, and then have that little girl push them back 5
Yeah, because
feet.
I'm throwing her really hard, like at
Because
their chests,
they're like
you know?
they're in the door, so
Yeah.
you'd have to throw her so hard at these people.
I can throw pretty hard.
You do whatever you want.
I would have made it to the big leagues if I wouldn't gotten hurt that one year.
You do what you want.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So
Strength
That's
contest
why
against.
Beardrum has a drinking problem. He's like, I could have been someone.
Could have made state.
you said advantage, right?
Yeah, you got to
Okay.
beat 17.
Fuck. She's strong.
Dude, Geraldine's fucking dope. She ain't no little bitch.
Yes. 26.
26.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
You pick up a 12-year-old girl.
Yes.
Really
Now
buff
give me
12-year-old girl
a
for some
stretch.
reason.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. You're gonna have to roll a 20 or higher to throw a little girl at people and have them knock back that hard.
Okay.
Like a combined 20?
A combined 20.
Is this an athletics check?
It's an athletics check.
Come on, Joe. It's advantage on this, too.
So 15 for the first one. Come on. Fuck. Fucking 15 again.
15. Okay, so you will throw Geraldine, but one of them just catches Geraldine as you throw it in air. They're
Okay.
like, "Argh."
And that's probably my whole action.
Yeah,
right?
that's
Okay.
your turn.
And then
Now
I
you-
also...
And then I kick her.
So you do have movement if you want to move anywhere. And I'll say since you threw Geraldine back, you won't be getting opportunity of attack because like you kind of like you threw her at them.
Fuck. Kind of want to run upstairs.
Yeah, I was
whatever
going
you
to say,
want.
what do you do when you're faced with overwhelming odds?
Yeah.
You go upstairs.
I'm gonna run upstairs.
Okay. So you run upstairs, and as you do, you don't run into Awen, but like Awen like comes out of a room, and then you are right there too.
What the fuck are you doing?
What do you? Same thing as you.
There is no. I am trying to save everyone. You
So
are
am
running
I.
away again.
No, I'm trying to solve the problem.
Okay, where's the problem?
Upstairs in the attic, I heard
Is it?
crash.
Are you sure?
More of a problem than downstairs.
Let's
I thought
go.
you all had it. There's townsfolk down there. What are you doing?
You go. That Geraldine is a monster.
You go.
I'll get you slept.
And then the two of you can hear this since you're already upstairs. You just hear this from above you.
What exactly? Can you give us that one more time? All right, and just so everyone at home knows what's going on here, Jake is making like he has his arms outstretched like he's flying, but he's like wiggling his fingers.
And
so
it didn't sound any different to Birjam and I, who are
No, that's all. That's
we
only
heard
you.
that.
Only you two could hear it
Yeah,
because
we
you're
heard
upstairs. Yeah,
just him
It
and
sounds
me.
like really
Just what I
like
heard.
it sounds like heavy wind blowing from like you can feel like some of the wind coming from downstairs.
Oh, okay. See, I told you.
Well, let's go.
I know. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, let's go
And then
now.
it's Boral's turn. Boral,
Okay, so Beardrum ran upstairs. So
you're
currently,
faced with a bunch of people and one guard.
okay, so if I cast grease on basically where all these people are standing, does it affect anybody in my party?
No, because they would all be in the
like an
doorway.
entryway?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the idea of all of them just just a big pile.
So yeah,
of
that means
perfectly.
right
This is
around
what
their
I wanna
feet. So that's going to be grease. Grease on your feet.
That's Boral's new hit single. Grease on your
Strap
feet.
some butter to your feet.
Yeah.
Well, first you put grease and then
That's
you put butter
that's how
on.
you cast grease. They need a little bit of butter, which I always have for your wounds, which we have already talked about.
Which is
10 foot square, they must make a dex save or fall prone.
Okay, I'll have that happen on their turn because they're not moving at all. They're just standing.
Sure.
You just put a bunch of grease on their
Oh,
shoes.
and I think
one of the guys goes,
I'm
just bought
actually
these
going to
shoes."
stay downstairs and help with these ruffians.
Okay, and then it is Katan's turn. You have one guard in front of you and then some grease on the floor underneath the townsfolk. And at this point, I would say that you guys start to see the illumination behind you guys of more townsfolk.
yeah, fully aware that there's
Surrounded.
the entire town is surrounding
Is
this
there only
building.
one entrance into this?
Yeah, as far as you guys could tell, as far as you could tell, there's only one entrance into this building.
Okay.
But there's a bunch of windows behind you, so.
Okay.
All right, I attack the guard who is messing up Leaf.
Please and thank you.
Well,
I think
actually, she's messing herself up.
Lee's doing the job.
Please and thank you still.
15 and 15. So 15 plus 8.
hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hit him.
Leaf is actually just standing there slapping herself, trying to psych out the guard.
And regular attack. 6.
He's still up, but barely. He's
Okay.
he's swaying. He's
All right, and I attack him again.
I don't know why he's off balance, but
14. 6 plus 8, so 14.
that does not hit.
Okay. And then I just disengage and run up the stairs. I'm aware he's going to have an opportunity to attack.
Because like you don't disengage because you can't.
Cool. Thanks, everyone.
Hey, I got him.
I'm still downstairs.
Thank you. The one person.
21 won't hit, will it?
No.
Okay. He goes to swing at you, but he just like hits your plate armor. He's like, "Wow, that's lame." And then you
Typical battle cry.
yeah.
Lame.
As you run off into the distance, we'll say that you get up to Beardrum and Awen as well. You
That
meet
little
up with
girl is terrifying.
I know.
them.
Did you
And
see that? She pushed you over.
No, she didn't. I fell.
You slipped.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. The knob hit me in my sciatic nerve and I fell over.
Oh, yes, that's a thing.
Yeah.
We should probably get Leaf.
Awen, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep running up the stairs to the noise.
Okay, so you sprint up the stairs, opening up the
I jump on his
attic
back
way.
like a piggyback so I can move with him.
You do not.
Like a piggyback.
Like a piggyback. Unlike a regular piggyback.
Like a piggyback.
You run upstairs and as you get to the top of the stairs, you see this like weird mist that you guys had encountered last time. You like swooshing out of the window, the small little window that's in like the front of the building as it crashes through the window and goes out.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Oh yeah, because you killed your guy. Okay, yeah, you cast Hunter's Mark on mist.
I do.
Sounds good. Yes, so you know where it is.
I'm gonna take a few shots at it just to try.
Okay,
I don't know if I can or if I can even hit it, but I would at least try to shoot it.
Shoot it in its missed butt.
Yeah.
yeah, hit it in
Yeah.
that mist butt.
21.
Let me See how mist works?
Yeah.
How the AC of mist is.
So you pull out your arrow, you knock one back and let loose as it just goes flying through this mist. Like you can see with your hunter's mark, you can feel like it's where its energy is and stuff like that. And it goes completely through it and just goes flying off into the distance.
Okay.
It hits some poor townsperson down
Yeah,
there.
you just hear, ow!
Okay. So, but it goes out.
Yeah, it goes out of the attic.
Okay. I'm going to Bluetooth to everybody.
Okay.
And say, oh, it's on the move. The mist. I think it's what's hurting everything. So go outside and follow me.
Cool.
Sounds like a movie I've seen.
I'll do that right away.
And then I'm going to chase after it.
Okay. Are you jumping out of the window? You're essentially 3 stories up.
Do it.
Yeah. You can fall 3 stories and be okay, right, Beardrum?
Yeah. Only if you got boots. And
Now, see, if you do a really good acrobatics check, and Joe didn't because he wasn't there, you could do like a cool ass Superman move. And I know people that I've seen them jump 3 stories and do a cool ass roll and not take damage.
What if I use my zip line to get down?
You can do that. You can shoot one up
Spider-Man
and one
down.
into
You're
the
really
ground.
regretting giving him this zip line.
No, I don't get it. I thought it was a cool tool.
I think it's a great tool. I'm going to use it.
He paid money for it, so.
Yep, I'm going to shoot it.
Okay, I'm not going to make you roll to shoot into Earth because that's pretty simple.
Okay.
You'll hit something.
Yeah. Well, you
someone.
could hit someone. Oh, roll. No, I'm just kidding.
roll.
I'm on the hunt. Let me hunt.
No, it's only if it's me doing it. Then I would
Yes.
absolutely hit someone.
So you
hit 3
shoot one
yourself.
down into the ground below, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And then the opposite side shoots into the
Like literally right behind me.
yeah, and you just go
Yep.
and you slide down. That's your action though, is what I'm gonna say, because that's all your movement speed, bitch.
Don't know why I do it so combative about it, but okay.
I was
And you go ahead and get down from the top of the building.
No,
Fucker.
I'm really happy you're using your
asshole.
magic item.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. And in case I don't see you again, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Oh, yes. What a great quote, isn't it? Well, if you haven't guessed, yes, it is I, your favorite player, Matt. I'm going to keep this one. I'm feeling a little low energy today. So we're going to keep this one nice and smooth, like a quiet storm passing through. Ooh, that's perfect wind noise. I hope you guys are enjoying this week's episode. I know I am. I'm listening. I want you to always imagine that I'm listening along with you. Okay? That's my promise to you, is every time you listen, I'm listening too. Sort of sounds a bit big brothery, but the sentiment is there, I think. Be sure to follow us on all the social medias, still not standing social meds. You can find us on Twitter at New Crits. You can find us on Instagram at New Crits on the Block, and you can find us on Facebook at New Crits on the Block. And make sure when you subscribe to those social medias that you tag us. Tag some friends, tag us on there. That's what we want. Share us with the world. Share us with the world. Share us with a friend. Share us with your world of friends. It's an original I just wrote for you. Hopefully that inspires you to go share us with your world of friends. Also, make sure that after this episode, if you have not done it yet, subscribe, rate, and review us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts from. Give us that sweet, sweet subscription and review that we need, that we crave. We're craving it. We are ravenous. Absolutely ravenous for reviews. All right? We need them. It helps grow our numbers. It helps with that social proof so that people know that we're serious about this. We don't want people to think we're just screwing around. We don't want people to think that we're just this fly-by-night podcast, because we're here to stay. We're here for the long run. We're here to make this work. We're in it for you, and we're going to be around for a very long time. So creepy. Well, let's get you back to the episode, everyone. We will see you next week. Hope everybody is staying safe out there. Hopefully we'll keep you some company if you are home from work or home from school or just shut into your own house for the next week or so. We're here for you. That's our pledge to you. And remember, I'm always listening.
Okay, so with that, it is the final guard's turn. He is going to continue to attack Leaf.
Cool. Since I'm all alone and all the fighters left me,
Boral's there.
all the fighters who can take hits left me.
It doesn't matter. He was going after you.
20.
You could attack him.
I did twice.
Oh, he missed. That's a 5.
Oh, thank God.
So,
Yeah, so
I'm
put your
holding the
pitch in.
dice.
He hit you once, though.
Oh,
did hit
great.
I love how he
once.
just continues to just stab her.
That is going to be 10 damage.
Cool.
I just want you to know what it's like to knock on death's door.
He stabbed. Everyone's like watching as he's just going like this. Stab, stab. He's saying it too. Stab, stab, stab. And he misses one
man.
stab. He's like, oh no, I'll stab you again. And then it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast.
Ice knife.
So where's Boral?
I've hit him.
Boral's
I've hit
standing
him
probably
once.
about like 10 feet to your left.
Not in front of me.
Not in front of you, no.
I've hit him once, so he's probably like
What about
kind of hurt.
He's on death's door.
Yeah, he is not looking great. But he's looking good enough to stab you again.
If you're not careful.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Gust of Wind.
Whoa.
So it's a strong wind.
So you just turn around and fart?
Yeah, basically a strong wind up to 60 feet to VY blast from you in direction you choose in the spell's duration.
Choose for it to blast out of your ass.
I choose for it to blast out my ass. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in the direction following that line. Any creature in a line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves to move closer to me.
So is it a concentration?
Yeah.
Okay.
And how far does the wind go? You said, sorry?
It pushes them 15 feet away.
How long does this spell, like how far does the wind blow? Is it like 10 feet? Is it just that one person?
60 feet long, 10
so
feet
you'll
wide.
be hitting the townsfolk too. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody
That's what
back.
I was trying to figure out.
Just-
Yeah, cool. Okay. And
away.
you said strength saving throw?
Yes.
Okay, so this is for the guard. He rolled a 16. And then this is for the townsfolk. They rolled a 4.
Okay, well, they get blown all away.
So the townsfolk go, woo, and go flying back 15
And he
feet.
just stands there.
And the guy just like stands like just he's like stab.
Cool. Cool.
And then it is the townsfolk's turn. They are gonna try to slowly walk.
Are they at the bottom of the initiative?
No, they're after Leaf.
I discussed it.
Why wouldn't
Nobody
they?
said
They showed up
anything.
late. Why wouldn't they be at the bottom of the initiative?
Because they rolled
Oh.
into it. They had to take a turn to get in.
But isn't it Boral's turn?
No,
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, I
If
thought it was
Beardrum
his
goes-
turn
I was
after.
up here, like very bottom.
Beardrum goes after them,
Okay,
and then the vamp, and then
Okay, and then I'm running away. I'm not taking. I don't care if I take
the magic missile, then
advantage.
you did the grease.
right.
And
But then I think there was like a full turn after that, and never mind.
Okay.
Fuck it, just keep going.
I'm running.
okay, you're taking an attack up.
Yeah,
Disengaging.
I
She can
gotta
disengage and run.
No, she cast a
She
spell.
can't because she
I
cast a
gotta
spell.
get away.
That's a 6 + 3. That's a 9.
Doesn't hit. Bye.
So you slump your way
I
up to the
hobble
right.
up the stairs to get away.
With your 1 HP.
I'm going to knock her back down while I'm running.
Sounds about right.
And we're going to yell, he just escaped out the front door. Go back down.
I mean, I did just say go outside.
And you meet up with Catan and Beardrum, and then it is the townfolk's turn. They are going to try to get through the wind. You said it's tough. It's essentially
Half their movement speed.
half their movement
Half their
speed.
movement speed, and they still have to walk
and then
through
what
the grease.
is
And then
the
grease
grease
is deck save or
deck
fall
save?
prone.
Okay, so
And
they don't
grease-
have any
and would you
stats
think-
really. So
Yeah, if they're greased and they
14,
wind.
does that?
That might
Sounds like a shark to me.
Well, here's the other thing. They're trying to walk through grease while being pushed by wind.
Yes, they must have gone like twice
No,
as far.
they didn't save.
They didn't save?
nice.
Nope.
Nice.
So they slip and slide on this windy grease. As like some of it goes and flies up.
Grease.
Some of it like flies up into their eyes. And you just as they try to rub the grease out of their eyes, and they slip around and fall. And then
Those little goofs, those little scamps.
and then the ones behind you guys, Boral, you'll see this. No one else will, because no one else is at the point where they can see this. They're gonna throw their torches at the building, and some of them go crashing through the window.
Wait, so are those people under the effect of the wind?
Yeah, I would have gotten all
It
of
would
them.
extinguish a
There's people
torch.
behind you.
They're on the outside of the house.
They're surrounding the house.
They're
yeah.
surrounding the house.
So the wind went this way through the front
window.
door.
They're throwing torches through the
Yeah.
window.
Fair enough.
And a few torches land on the ground, starting to slowly start a fire inside of this building. And then it is Beardrum's turn.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Would I be able to like do some sort of crouching tiger, hidden dragon on these people as stones over the grease? Is that a thing, or do I just need to pass his dex?
Wait, are you upstairs with me?
Yeah, you're
running
upstairs.
down. I'm running down the stairs. Or can I ride your zip line? I can't ride your zip line,
I
can
don't
I?
think you can, no.
Yeah.
You can, if you wanted to, like, I'll say that if you wanted to try to, like, because he has the only, like, gripping thing on there. So
Yeah.
right now it's just a
You could use your
cord.
warhammer.
I know,
Unless,
I know what I'm going to use.
Would Awen have detracted it the second he landed on the ground, or would you have
He
left
totally
it?
would have.
Hey, that's on you, Awen. Would you have left it there for other people to come down, or would you have just retracted
Well,
it?
it seemed like everybody was running up to me, right?
Yeah.
Up the stairs. I would have left it.
Okay.
Because I knew that I knew they were coming up to me.
So I would say that if there is some like sheets and things like that you could probably really quickly grab and throw onto this, I am going to make you do just a straight luck check. I'll say the DC is really low. I'll say 10 and lower is you just like completely fucking up and falling off of this thing with the sheet. Like the sheet gets ripped as you're trying to slide down.
What if I just use my warhammer?
Yeah, can you not use his warhammer?
You can just use your warhammer too, but still, you'll probably still have to make a check because
or my beard?
Oh, that would probably be way worse. That would be like a 20.
All right, I'm just gonna so it.
So you could use your warhammer, yeah. So
Okay.
I'll say that the with that the check is even a little bit lower. So I'll say the check is you have to 8 or lower to fail.
12.
12. Okay, yeah.
Or is
So
it athletics?
it doesn't matter. It's just straight.
It's just a straight
Oh,
roll.
it's just straight roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 4 then.
Oh, God.
You do great going out
Our
windows.
rolls have been so bad.
So I'll say that
started good.
you go and you get your warhammer. You don't fall off like immediately when you go down. You're like start to get down a little bit, but as you do, you're like not really balancing your warhammer that well, and you like it like clicks onto the side and you like swing off of it. So I'll just say that you take 1d6. You only take 1 damage, and that's you can't have that. But
you
you
can.
do fall right next to the entire crowd of all the townsfolk, and they all just like turn around wielding like pitchforks and shit.
Okay. Do I have any action? still?
Yeah, that was your movement.
That was my movement.
That was your movement, not your
Okay.
action. So you can't move anywhere, but you can take an action.
Can I
move?
can I hold action for moving?
You can't dash, but you will take attack opportunity from this swarm because you're like right next to them.
Yeah, I think that'll probably be what I do.
Okay. So remember, this is a swarm of people
Wait, hold on. Okay,
that are
so
swinging at you.
Okay, let me.
They might not do a lot of damage, but
Is anybody else up there going down that zip line?
Catan and you would not know
Well,
that
I'm
Leaf
up
ran
the
up there, but you would have
stairs.
been Catan would have been right there next to you before you left.
I'm just going to Bluetooth really quick. Please, the last person, get the zip line for me. I'll be really upset with you. Thank you.
So what are you doing?
I think I have to dash. I think.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Dashing you can get past Awen, and at this point, it's still a mist, but you can see where like Awen's like looking. You can see where Awen is like headed towards.
Yeah, we know we're trying to go get this
Yeah.
thing, and these people aren't that
Dashing
important.
through
So,
the mist.
yeah. So I'm gonna dash.
One horse open, missed.
And with a +1 warhammer.
Miss.
Okay,
miss.
so you're dashing. Okay.
that's my swinging is missing, not missed.
Oh, you lucky dog! They rolled a 4, and even with their +5, they're not gonna do anything. 9.
You lucky dog.
Peasants have a +5?
It's a swarm,
Lucky
whatever.
so it's all of them swinging at once, essentially.
Swarm of peasants.
Yeah. And then it is the Vam's turn. So Awen.
Whose turn?
the guy's turn.
Misty guy. The Misty guy who we don't know who he is.
Misty guy.
Yeah, Miss guy. Uh-huh.
You see like this mist form around as this black cloak like slowly forms around this staunch white face with red eyes appears. And it turns towards you. Beardrum, did you want to run up and meet Awen, or did you want to run past him towards it? What would you have done?
Well, do I know that? Can I see the mist pass him?
Also, you're out of rage now because you did not attack anything.
I attacked the fuck out of that
Ground?
round. Yeah. No,
With my face. When I fell off the...
I feel like I saw the mist, right?
Yeah, you would have seen the mist like coming down. And it's we'll say like as you're running, it's like forming as you're like running to Awen. Did you want to run past him, or do you want to stand next to him?
I'll stand next to him.
Damn it. Damn.
Okay. So this thing forms next to you, and it turns towards you as you see it like slowly starting to grow, and like the cloak slowly sheds off of its body as you just see this like weird like moving muscles that like some of them get like ripped and then like flabby and then ripped again, and it just turns over. You've messed with my food, and he comes charging at you, Awen.
Me?
And Beardrum.
Okay.
He runs over to you, reaches up with his hand. One of the strikes is coming for you, Awen. That is a 10 plus 9.
Damn.
So 19.
Yeah,
so
that hits.
He comes down on you like this.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that
and
hits.
scratches across your face, dealing.
Wait,
What?
Word.
or taken damage since then. I took damage on rage. When,
Oh, that's true. He did. He
Yeah,
took
you take
one
damage. So
damage.
If I would have been, if I would have been,
He's
I would
literally
have
pissed.
changed my
He fell off
thing. I would have gone past if I was raged.
Okay, we like.
If you guys are okay with that, because it basically just hitting me now instead of him.
I don't mind taking a hit here, dude. It's fine.
Well, no,
It's gonna hit you-
that's if I was raged, I would have just been like, "Fuck, I'm killing this fucking thing."
I guess that's true.
Is my thought process.
It's up to you guys. You let me know.
So wherever you want to.
Let's just keep going. Let's not retcon it too much.
That is. Oh no.
Maybe we should retcon it. Hold on.
No, I
let me glance at this
moved my
roll.
page.
Well, because yeah, it doesn't matter.
8 damage.
Okay.
And then it's gonna swing at you, Joseph, or Beardrum. Sorry, Joseph doesn't exist in this world. That is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, he hits.
Okay. And he goes and grips your throat and picks you up.
Me?
And, no, Beardrum.
Oh.
So yeah, he goes to swing at you and grabs you in the throat and lifts you up, and then goes to bite you in the neck.
He's a vampire.
And that is a 15 to hit.
Meets it, beats it, right?
Yep. So he picks you up and just bites down on your neck, dealing 1d6 plus 3d6. Okay. So he does 6 plus 4, so 10, and then another 3. Oh, sorry. Another 3, and then another 6. So he did 10.
19.
Yeah, he did 19, so half that. And you reduce your hit points by your maximum hit points by math 9. So you're right on your maybe take a note or somewhere. I don't know. If you have
So
paper.
basically, like subtract your damage, and then where
My
your-
max hit points goes down 9.
as well.
Yeah.
and that's a temporary thing.
Right.
And
And what causes that?
Him.
his necrotic. You feel like
Okay.
you slowly feel like this like poison starting to fill your body. And
I think that's the only
then
thing I'm not resistant to.
it is Boral's turn. You are inside. Leaf ran away. You see a fire starting inside of this house. The mayor and Mr. Hugh are unconscious at the table.
I forgot about them.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said that. And the townsfolk, you see some of the townsfolk split off like through the door. You see some of them turning around.
They're
and
still
then-
prone.
Yeah, so you see the ones further in the door, like outside, are turning around, and the ones in the doors are still trying to like pass this wind.
They're trying.
And you see like some of the other townsfolk, you see that they're on their way to like trying to break in through the back of the windows. What are you
So they're
doing?
still trying to get in the house.
They're trying to get in from the house, but the first thing they did was they threw in, like they're next to the windows. They're just like weirdly peeping in the windows.
God.
So what are you doing?
I feel like I need to stay inside and protect these two. So looks like the people in the doorway are like disengaging and moving away from me, but people are still trying to burn the place down.
Yeah, so the people in the back are still trying to like are coming into it still. Most of the people at the front door seem like they're turning around where like maybe one or two. Geraldine is like angrily trying to get inside and like trying to get through this wind. But she is prone. But she is prone. She going to be dislipited.
Okay. Dislippity dippity. How many fires are there?
There are 3 torches.
3.
There are 3 torches.
You don't say.
Yep.
Tree fires.
Tree. And you can see by the end of this round it'll get bigger.
All right.
'Cause fire.
That's how fire works.
Especially with wind flying through the fucking building.
So where is it in relation to me, I guess?
One is like within a few feet of you, and the other 2 are, we'll say one is like on the far end of the table, so about 10 feet away, and the other one is like in like right on the middle of the table, so about 5 feet. So you have one like within 2 feet, 5 feet, and then 10 feet away, and it's like a rectangle room, and you're at one end of the table.
Okay, so I don't know what to do. I am going to. So there's 2 on the table, essentially, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move to like the other end of the table.
Okay.
So they're like 2 of them are in a line with me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind
Okay.
to extinguish the flame.
Okay. You do that. So
yeah.
you cast Gust of Wind. The 2 dudes do go flying on the table.
Well, no. That doesn't actually do that. Oh, yeah.
They won't take any damage. They just go flying
Classic
into
moral.
the wall. So you just send them flying.
Flying.
They just go, no sounds. They're unconscious. They just go,
Ragdoll.
yeah, and they just smack into the side of the wall as they like slink down. No, they don't even slink. You just see them getting pushed up against this wall with wind.
Perf.
And we'll say with that, the other since it's in a line, it's like a huge like gust of wind. The other torch would have probably gone out too because it's just
Hooray.
a massive thing. So you put out all the torches the first round of torches that they threw in, and then is that how do you want to? And you still have movement and a bonus action if you want.
I guess sort of situate myself between the door where all the thralls are, whatever they are, and then and the table, and then boulder tooth all the people say, "How's it going out there?"
You guys, anyone want to respond?
Well, I think A1's.
That's Beer Drum.
Okay, not good, I guess.
No, not good. Beedrum is getting necked out here. Pretty hardcore.
All right, well, I still got a bunch of these that are trying to get at the mayor, so I'm going to stay in here.
Okay,
If that's okay.
Can you get them out and help? We're fighting a Dracula over here.
Okay, I've got an
I love how
idea.
he's like, we're fighting a Dracula in the background.
we
He's
are, well, we're fighting a Dracula, so
I guess next turn. And
Well,
Any
now,
help?
hold on. I couldn't hear what you're saying.
yeah, any help would be great. Also, screw Hugh and the mayor, by the way.
Screw you.
Screw them.
Huge anus, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's expendable if you ask me.
And then it is Katan's turn.
okay.
You are upstairs.
So, would I be able to get to Dracula? To the vampire?
If you dashed, but you wouldn't be able to do anything. Also, you'd have to make a good roll for getting down that thing because you only have a sword.
I have a mace.
You have a mace. Okay. So you still have to make a good roll.
Okay. So, if I were to go down the
Zip line.
zip line,
Take your dash action. You would be in front. You would be where Joe and
okay. If I were to just use my regular movement,
you'd be about 20 feet out.
Okay. Now, if I were to go out the front door, that's going through the grease and all that, right?
You would go in through the grease, wind, and
Not gonna happen.
a fuck ton of townsfolk.
Not going to happen. Okay. Thank you for painting that picture for me so I can figure out what to do. I use 5 points of my lay on hand to remove the poison from myself.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of that bullshit with all the disadvantage.
Okay.
And then I zip line down using my mace to the outside.
Okay, make a just straight roll.
I don't succeed. That's a 7.
Okay, you drop super hard.
Okay. I do have
On top of the Dracula.
I do have 75 pounds of plate mail on me, so
Oh, that's right. Okay, shit.
so I probably should have done it with disadvantage. Anyway, I lost.
No. You're good. You guys are lucky. 3 damage, but you do drop inside of the townsfolk.
That's fine. So 62, that puts me at. And then at this point, how far away am I from Dracula?
You're about 40 feet.
Okay. And so
you're inside of all the townsfolk. You're
I
like
understand.
in the group.
Whatever will I do? I'm totally surrounded. Oh no, Misty Step. And I Misty Step out of that bullshit and as close as I can to
How far is Misty? Oh, wait,
30 feet.
30 feet? Okay, so you're 10 feet out.
Yep. And I look at him when that happens and I'm like, yeah, bitch, I can teleport too using mist. And
Got him. He looks up after drinking Beardrun's blood and goes,
I can't wait to drink you.
He's probably fucking toasted by now too. Little did you know, buddy, you picked the wrong one.
Content flowing through your veins.
he's like, I'm going to I don't feel good.
That ain't blood, baby.
And that is my action and my bonus action. And I guess whatever movement speed I have left, I run up to them. I don't. So I don't. So I'm 10 feet out, and I taunt him and call him a little bitch.
he goes,
Yeah, I'm like I can Misty Step too. Only my Misty Step is radiant and not necrotic.
and with that,
tell
he
him,
is going to
Ben,
take
or
a
Catan.
legendary action,
Uh-oh.
and
Rip Beardrum's head off.
he's gonna hit Beardrum.
Oh, he can attack out of turn?
Yep, legendary actions, boo boo.
Oh, flup. It's all right.
You're
dude.
lucky he rolled a 1.
Oh,
I distracted him.
He's holding Beardrum and he goes, and just punches the air out.
He doesn't like drop me or anything when you roll
Just
a
a
1.
stretch. That's all you had to do.
Why do I keep doing that?
When do we get legendary actions?
You never do.
You like to use those a lot.
Well, yeah,
Well,
because
when you're fighting legendary creatures,
yeah, that's the only
thing they
thing
got.
he has.
I don't like it.
Okay,
that-
it is Awin's turn.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go away and shoot him with my bow and arrow.
Oh yeah, there's
Do
no
it.
surprise. A1's running away.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Don't worry, I'll get him.
Yeah.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
16?
16 does not hit.
Fuck. Dude, my rolls today have been so bad. Yep. Keep on being bad. 8 plus 5 is 13.
Is that Hunter's Mark too?
13.
13 damage?
13 damage.
Oh man, I got math. 1 second. And then he is going to take another legendary action.
Jesus.
And
See what I mean?
he is going to kick you, Awin.
Kick me. I'm away from him.
You moved away from him?
Yeah,
Oh
you said
yeah, no, he
Absolutely, I
definitely
did.
said that.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Oh, that
yeah,
would have been
no.
an opportunity of attack, my friend.
Hey, it's not my problem.
Now it is.
Oh! He can't kick me. How's he kicking me?
Okay, well, he's hitting Beardrum then.
Wait, what?
Wait, hold on.
wait.
Legendary action.
To kick me, but he couldn't.
You said he moved away, so then he would have hit him if he couldn't hit
Oh,
you.
so he's taking another legendary action to hit
Hey,
him.
look at it this way. He can only take so many legendary actions at a
He's
time.
burning them now.
He's burning them now, and he's burning them on somebody who can take them.
well,
so,
every round he gets a new one. So yeah.
Oh, well then
He gets 4 attacks around? Holy shit. Okay.
let me just put it this way.
You guys are fighting weak people and one big boss. This is how I make them deadlier, boys. Welcome to the big boy shit.
Let me put it this way. I can see the XP this thing is worth. So
That's not the XP. So huh.
no. Well, also we don't
Also,
take XP.
stop looking at my fucking cards.
Well, that's all I can see.
Cheater.
So
Did he hit him?
Yeah, he rolled a 14 plus 9,
That doesn't hit.
and then
He gets disadvantage for being drunk off of Beardrum's blood.
Yeah,
That's true.
There's got to be some sort of disadvantage for that. Nope.
He's like, you're my
My shit's
best friend.
tainted.
Tainted.
Tainted. And he is using his bite on this one, and he's gonna go down. Hey, bro, he's gonna.
Oh,
Can you only bite once per round?
I don't know if I am about humanoid slain. It doesn't say anything like that. Only if they're grappled.
Okay.
do I get to like ungrapple?
On your turn.
Yeah.
On your turn, you can do an opposing strength check.
But for now, he's just biting into that ass.
Much like how that guard was just repeatedly stabbing Christy and saying stab,
just
stab,
like,
stab.
can I get some
He's just
D6s?
saying bite, bite, bite.
many do you
He's
have?
saying
Can I
nom,
get some
nom, nom.
How many do you need?
Thank you.
The entire bag.
He just takes the whole bag.
1/2 jar he needs of dice.
Shut up.
1.5 jargon.
3, 4, shows 6. So 12 plus
3, 3, and 4 is 10.
plus 2.
That is 12, yes.
And then plus 4. So 16.
Oh.
And then you lose some of your maximum hit points
8
again.
more.
Yeah.
So 8 half though, right?
No.
No, well, 16 half. So take the
Yeah.
damage, and then you lose 8 more maximum hit points.
What? Oh, I can.
Yeah. So you take 8 damage and lose 8 hit points max.
So 9. Let's see.
Then it is the guard's turn, who's still downstairs. Looks over
Just
to
looking at
looks over at Boral. Goes stab, stab.
He's like the seagulls from Finding Nemo. Mine. Stab?
Stab. Stab.
Stab?
That probably won't hit. What is that? Why can't I see it? Oh, there you go. 4 plus 7, 12.
Nope.
Cool. He goes to stab and misses. And then
Miss?
it is Leaf. It's your turn. You are upstairs.
Okay, how far away are they from down? Like if I'm peeking out the window, like
They're let's see, 30.
30 feet?
No, they'd be.
She was like right next to me.
60 feet or so.
60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because they used all their movement to get down, and then they needed a dash action to get
Yeah,
there.
I used all my movement to get down, and I used Misty Step, which put me 10 feet away. So they're like 60 to 70 feet away, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use the zip line and get out.
Okay.
And what do I do?
Roll a d20, just straight d20.
No bonuses or anything?
No, nothing.
Are you sure I don't have
Yeah.
advantage on zip line?
No. You're definitely not proficient in zipline.
Nice.
18.
18. Nice. You're the
Nice.
only.
Okay.
So you slide down with wicked proficiency on your quarterstaff.
Wicked proficiency.
Wicked. As you come landing down.
Shred
And
that line.
You let go a few feet before it does and like start running with your little tiny feet and catch yourself.
Sweet.
So you can take a dash action to, if you want to, catch up to everybody else. You're about 10 feet. You're about 10 feet away from the townsfolk behind you, and you are 30 feet away from the
Vampire.
Nice.
I think I just want to wait there and then
You do it.
do my thing on my next turn, right? I mean,
I would maybe get a little bit further away from the town.
Bingo.
like hide
Yeah.
from them?
You have, well, you
Well,
just,
am I in cover or am
hard
I
to
like right there?
visualize.
No,
just
you are
standing?
you are in the middle of town.
so
Okay,
would
can I,
she
like-
be able to dash to get further away?
Yeah, you can dash.
Can I find like an alley that I can like change into my my super form?
Yeah,
sure.
if you want.
Is there a phone booth
Do
around?
it. You don't need to be hidden for it.
Well, I know, but I'm just,
Just so
want,
she
I don't want
doesn't get
anyone
hit
to
on the
hit me
next
in the middle of my turn
Yeah.
before I
Yeah.
can go again. Okay, so I'm gonna like dash to where I can hide.
Yeah, so you kind of dash off to the left hand side
Yes.
of the fight, getting effectively 30 feet away from
Yes.
the 40 feet away from the townsfolk. And I'll say, if you're not dashing to him, how far away do you want to be from the vampire guy, from the big bad?
I mean, just wherever's cover, but not like super far.
We'll say you're about 20 feet out from him.
Okay.
And then it is the townfolk's turn. Boral.
And they see me and they come for
Yeah.
me.
Well, some of them do. Some of them come running towards you. A swarm goes towards your direction. A swarm goes towards Awen, Catan, and Beardrum. They try to get through the grease. They stand up and try to get through the grease. They rolled a 1.
Wow.
And then the other people outdoors.
They break their necks.
That's what we're trying to prevent.
The other ones start breaking through the windows, and I'll say that they're like a few of them climb in through it, but not enough to where like this quote unquote swarm made it inside. And a few of them are wielding torches still, and they start throwing them. So now there's 4 torches.
They're inside and they go,
Yeah.
just kind of like little toss of the torch.
One of them just dropped it at
while
his feet.
they're inside the.
Yeah.
So they're not very high in intelligence then.
No.
Okay.
Well, they are like currently like
Enthralled.
mind messed up. Yeah.
They just drop it onto the ground next to them. They just
Light their feet on fire, start running around, spreading the fire.
I just imagine the security camera where somebody breaks a window, climbs in, and then just throws the. Yeah.
Beardrum, it is your turn. You're currently incapacitated. You can take an action to try to escape.
I'm going to do that.
Okay, it is let me look.
I assume a strength check. Everything that Beardrum does is a strength check. Diplomacy, strength check. Lockpicking, strength check.
I cast Beast Sense.
You do not. You absolutely don't.
Don't tell me what I can catch.
Okay,
So I have to athletics check to try
Athletics
and
to escape. That
bust
is
this
your
fool off.
action.
And just to clarify, since you said I'm incapacitated, I still have advantage on the check.
No, you're just grappled. And let me read what grappled means real quick, just so we can verify. I can't read that far away.
DM is actually currently picking up his screen to read it because he clearly needs glasses.
Yeah, clearly.
Need a magnifying glass.
Well, I have a bright light right in like that's glaring in my eyes, and I can't see it. Okay, shut up. Cannot take actions or reactions. That's all. So no, you're good. You
Okay,
still have
cool.
advantage on it.
All right. So, and you said 18 is the DC?
18 is the DC. Yes. I mean, I shouldn't have told you that, but
Well, I mean,
it's too late now.
That's not that. That's 14. Fucking God.
Okay, so you're still grappled, and he holds you, and you're trying to wiggle. He's like, yeah, you're not getting out of
like
this.
this, and it was a 10, and he said 18. I was like, I can't count that roll, but damn it.
Okay, well, that was Beardrum's turn. It is now the
I
vampire's
spit in
turn.
his face as my bonus action.
Okay. Cool. He is going to hold you in one arm and hold you and walk towards who's the closest person to him right now?
me.
You? Okay,
Yeah.
he's gonna walk towards Catan and make some swings. First he does this though. Catan, as you're looking at him,
Of course he does
He
this
takes
first.
4 legendary actions first.
as you're looking at him, you see the arrow that was shot into his torso. You see it slowly start to come out and drop onto the ground as you see it seal where the wound was.
Could you toss me that, please?
Yeah, ammo's not cheap.
And then he walks towards you. 7 plus 9 is not going to do it. That's a 16. And then that is a 14. So I think that's 23, right?
14 plus 9?
Yeah.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. Wow. I actually got to hit somebody. Well, you.
You've been feeding off of poor Beardrum.
Yeah.
Oh, if only to hit someone.
Yeah, you're basically just going like this with me right now.
It's the scene from the Avengers with the
He's just
Hulk.
like shaking you up before he drinks it, just so he gets the good
I
stuff.
like my Beardrum
And he's not going
shaking,
to do
not stirred.
damage. He's just going to pick you up.
Sorry, just to clarify. So this is like a new episode?
Yes.
So we should probably just like
Nope.
quickly.
Gonna happen in the recap.
Remember
almost
that
like we do that
exists.
thing.
Yep. All right.
Yep.